Hey guys, this is Carrie. I'm burning the midnight oil, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to use PhET. So first I have a new tab, and as you can see I've been there quite often. And so something I have done is I have created a teacher account. It's really simple. You go right here, teachers register here. You sign in with your whatever credentials you want to use, and create your teacher profile. And then you can play with the simulations. So I'm going to use a math one for you all, and I'm going to do the fractions intro. So I'm going to click on this simulation. As you can see, it tells me right here these are the main topics. I can share to Google Classroom from here. I could share it on Facebook or Twitter or on Pinterest if my heart desired. I could download the sim to this specific machine, or I can embed the sim. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to embed it into a page on my Google site. So I'm going to copy the embed code, and then I'm going to come over here to my Google site. I created this for a different class. I created a natural selection page for a science sim, but here let's create a new page, which is really simple, called Intro to Fractions. I'm going to hit done, and it's going to create it for me. Okay, now I don't want it there. I want it right here, so I'm just going to drag and drop it there. And Google Sites are so easy to use, especially whenever the pro of embedding this simulation is kids aren't going to the actual website, so they don't realize all the resources that are there. So I want to embed with the code this simulation, and we're going to hit insert. And I'm actually going to make this window larger. And then we're still going to make it larger. As you can see, it's loading. Now you can see it's a little bit different on here versus over here. Over here, it gives us a preview. Here, after it loads, it goes ahead and starts with the intro of the game or the lab, so kids can really just start from right here, which is so helpful, especially when you have littles. Okay, so I'm going to check this on preview and see how I like it. All right, that looks awesome. So I'm going to go back. Okay, something else I can do here, and right here underneath the 4 teachers, well, first of all, here's the about. This is where it tells you the topics, description, sample learning goals, standards alignment for Common Core. If you scroll over it, it will tell you specifically what that standard says. And then under 4 teachers, here's your teacher tips. It's a PDF. You can check it out, and it'll give you a rundown so you understand how it all works, so you can help your kids troubleshoot. And then these are all the teacher submitted activities. So different simulations have different amounts of resources. It'll also tell you a type, which I really like as a science teacher, because I can see if it's a lab or if it's a worksheet or if it's homework or self-guided or whatever. I can see all that. So if I click on this first one, as you can see, it says it's a PhET submitted one. So if I click on it, it'll give me some more information about it, and then I can click on the PDF. So here's the PDF, and I actually added it to my Google Drive. So what I can do is I can insert it from Drive. And I'm going to insert that. Now, typically, I would use Google Classroom, and I would make a copy for everybody. And because this is a PDF, I would actually have kids send it to Cami, open it in Cami, which is a PDF editor so that they could do the work on the worksheet, since our school is mostly paperless. So I'm going to check this again in preview. So we've got our simulation here. It's loading, and then you can also see here's the PDF that you can scroll through. So something else, if you need to put in directions, I would just add myself a text box and say directions first. Open the PDF in Hammy. And then second, etc. Okay, so complete the introduction activity before continuing with the assignment. Okay, so I would hit publish, and then I'm actually going to view my published site on this page because I'm going to hyperlink this into the Blackboard. Okay, so something I realized was that I didn't actually show you how the simulation works. So if I open the introduction activity, I have several different options. I can use the circles, the bars, the rectangles, the cylinders. I assume these are cakes. They look like cakes to me. And then we also have, I assume this is a number line. So you can manipulate your max, and then you can manipulate where you want this to go. And if you want to change, it's really simple. You just go here. Okay? And you can reset it if need be. And then you can scoot over to the game. And this is where you start level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so level 1, here are your problems you have to create or solve. And so this says 2 out of 2. So I'm going to say 1, 2. And I don't know. So let's try the next one. If I need 2 out of 3, I'm going to need 1, 2. Okay, so now I can drag and drop this over here. Now this says I need 1/2, and I can drag and drop it over here. And so it allows kids to move at their own pace. I do wish that it had a little bit more of a tutor that's, a help or a hint button for kids. So if I wanted to go to the lab section, here's what this looks like. So there you go.